Hey guys, we are back for another video, honey, and we're going to jump right into this. We're talking love in, why am I saying love in marriage? Lord, I don't even talk about love in marriage like that, but married to medicine. We're talking about the married to medicine, and we're talking about quads. Is that her real boyfriend? Is that her fake boyfriend? Because baby, it's giving you want to be back with Dr. G. You got your man looking stupid. So let's talk about it. And has Quad gotten dumped? Is this dude done with her? Because y'all, she made him look like a complete. When I say a complete, she made him look like a complete fool. Now you say you have sex with your man 15 times a week, which y'all had to have a discussion to, discuss that. So amazingly, you don't know and he don't know how many times y'all have sex, but you still pressed about a man that you say you don't even like.
Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
Now, I talked about Quad before. I've researched, her boyfriend, her new man that she is suddenly so in love with. But then we're learning that, she had been talking to him for 2 years. I don't know. It's given a lot of things. One of the things is given is you go from a doctor to a guy who is seemingly establishing himself with a particular business, but yet he has failed in a lot of other businesses, which is typical. I mean, that happens, but you went from an established man to this one. It ain't making sense, y'all. I'm just trying to get the math together. So now what we're seeing on this show is you constantly coming at Sweet Tea. And me, for the life of me, y'all, I get so tired of using the word jealous because it seems like people with low vocabularies, that's the only word they know of. But I don't know what else to use or what else to say with regards to this situation, because that is what it's giving. I just don't understand. Listen, I done left people before. And whoever they talk to, a lot of times I don't know because I don't give a damn. Now, I get it. In this situation, they're on the show together. So, it's quite understanding that she would know Sweet Tea. But what is all this smoke and all of this that you got for somebody that don't have nothing for you? Now, in my previous video, Sweet Tea did an interview and she said she felt like Quad was jealous of her. And in all honesty, when I heard Sweet Tea's video, I'm like, okay. But it's given very much jealous. Now, what you guys are forgetting is the show is edited. And Sweet Tea has stated on her YouTube channel that Quad had bumped chests with her. That's like a hit. Now, if you'd have bumped chests with me, that's like hitting me. So I'm going to have to just go upside your head. So I'm so glad Sweet Tea is not me, okay? Because if you bump chests with me, I'm going to do this. I'm just, don't do it. Don't try it with me because it's like my hands, I can't stop because it just does it. Like I wouldn't even be able to stop it. So I'm so glad that Sweet Tea didn't do that. But the fact of the matter is, you bumped her chest. What you want her to hit you? Now your man is chasing after a man that you said you don't even like. Well, here's the deal. Word on the street is that after that particular scene that they not doing too good. And allegedly her ass has been dumped because you got this man on TV looking like a whole fool. And let me kind of tell y'all something else. So usually when unknown men come out, men that don't nobody know about, but then you start messing with somebody that a lot of people know about. Now that man becomes interesting to a lot of women. So let's just get into this video clip because I want y'all to see just how pitiful King was looking after Quad made an entire fool out of both of them.
But fun.
She's still bringing that trauma from the past into the present, even though she doesn't want to.
Yeah.
And And she knows it, and she'll admit it, and she'll apologize, but it's a process.
Yeah, absolutely. It takes time.
Yeah.
Dr. Gregory.
So it's ugly. It's nasty. Girl, you ain't even healed. She's not even healed, but yet you're in a different relationship saying that you want to have a child. And it is starting to make sense, everything that Sweet Tea said. It seems like she's saying this to kind of target that storyline that Sweet Tea and Dr. G has for themselves. Because this woman can say all day that she does not, or she didn't want to have a baby by Dr. G because of their relationship. But if y'all go back and watch those episodes, what she really said is she did not want to have a child because of the relationship that her parents had, something about her upbringing, and she was not ready to have a child. So I don't know about y'all, but I don't want to have a child by somebody that's struggling, or even if you ain't struggling, let's say you have a good business and everything is going fine. How long have you been in business? Because if you check the new boo, it seems like a fairly new operation. And it also, appeared that he had a lot of different operations that just didn't work. So what is the likelihood of you saying you just want to have a baby by a man because they're nice or you like their mannerisms? No, absolutely not. So I really feel as if, if you guys remember, last season, she was pretty much ostracized from the group. So I feel like she really came to show something, but Quad is a fraud, y'all, just like Mariah told us. Because if y'all go to Quad's Instagram page, the life that we see her living on Married to Medicine is different. She got different friends. None of those women from Married to Medicine, they ain't even on her Instagram unless you looking at those clips from the show. So I just feel like Quad time has come to a damn end, because I don't believe King is going to be on the next season of Married to Medicine. And y'all gonna start to see that in this next upcoming episode when they start to have a disagreement. I believe it's going to be about him moving into her house, which, if you got to move in my house, I don't like you, because I feel like if I have a house, you can either get me something better, or we can get something better or something equivalent to what I have, but you don't move in my house. Like, I don't even do that. Like, so the whole thing to me was given storyline. But then again, Mariah did tell us what type of men that Quad actually liked. And I talked about this because if you guys recall, Mariah told us that Quad was dating her cousin. Y'all remember her cousin, don't you? He went to jail, and then Quad had to get out of the place because something about she was getting evicted. Y'all remember the story. So it could also be, and I believe this too, that she never liked Dr. G in the first place, honey, because she needed to be Married to Medicine to be on that show originally. Because if you guys recall, Mariah said, I introduced her to Dr. G. So y'all, I don't know what y'all thinking with regards to this show, but I've been reading some of y'all comments, and some of y'all like Quad needs to go. And I totally I agree with y'all. I agree wholeheartedly with, what y'all is saying. But this little relationship that she have going on with this little main king, it has come to an end, because word on the street, and she done had, now he's, he looking like a fool on TV, and they saying he ready to get the hell from around Quad, because that really showed us that, all they've been telling us, that Dr. G, been pressed and, been wanting to get back with her. But it kind of seems like it's the other way around. If you guys remember, Sweet Tea did say that Quad was calling him to try to get a prescription. I believe she said, was it for tint for her windows or something like that, girl? why she couldn't call Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone. That's because they not really friends like that.